I left North Carolina, Warrenton, North Carolina, in 1945, which was New Year's Eve. Arrived in Hackensack, 1946, which was the first day of the new year. I got married in 46, and I moved from Hackensack to Patterson in 1948, because my husband had a business on Bridge Street. He was a barber. Patterson was such a beautiful city. As a matter of fact, when you walk down Broadway, it was just like walking down on a Fifth Avenue in New York. That's how it was. I lived on Harrison Street, and a Jewish family lived downstairs, and we lived upstairs. And it was such a community that people was together. We kept our block clean, you know, and everybody was like a whole big family. In the 60s, it was just nothing but harass. I joined the NAACP under Art Holloway. He was the president of the NAACP at that particular time. And we really went to work to get change. You know, we could see things was going down, so we went to work to try to make things better. We protest because we saw the need that was in Patterson that the black people did not have. A lot of stuff was going on that was oppressing black people here in Patterson. And we marched and we protested constantly to get things changed.
What were some of the things, some of the needs that they needed?
Well, welfare mothers was not getting their desk dues, you know, and the housing projects. It was a lot of stuff that was happening that was not benefiting black people. So we protested. We really was out there every single day and night. We'll have something going on as far as making a difference here in Patterson. Martin Luther King really opened up black people's mind. He opened up to let them know that they were somebody, and that they were God's children, and they didn't have to take the world saying about who they were. He really did. He enlightened the mind, and that is what is needed to be done now. Enlighten the young people's mind to let them know, hey, that negativism that you have put up there, you pull it down because you are somebody, you're a child of God, and you don't have to take what the world throw at you. Don't let people put labels on you, because then you have to have love, deep love inside of yourself for yourself.
How do you feel about that?
Miss Teresa Johnson, your mother is one of the pillars in this community. She is one of the people that have helped bring this community to what it is today. She also understands that you have to struggle hard and fight for something, or you will fall for anything.
What did you have to do, Mommy?
Protest.
Yeah. Who was all the people that you protest with?
Lucille Suffering, Eunice Bragg, Art Holloway.
Art Holloway?
Mm-hmm.
Lucille Suffering, Eunice Braggs. Was there any more people?
Yeah, it was quite a few. I can't name them all now.
Okay.
So, Miss Johnson, you've been right along with Martin Luther King keeping the dream alive.
Yeah.
I understand you also were counseling people in the jails back
Yeah.
then.
Yeah, I did. Female inmates.
What were some of the things you were counseling?
Well, a lot of them was in there for drugs because they went in there and they took the rap with a boyfriend. And they was offering them a little stipend. And they got caught. And I counseled them about, you have to be yourself. You can't take rap for nobody else. You got to take rap for what you do, you know. And I told them about low self-esteem, and how they can help themselves.
Wonderful. So now, is there anything that you can tell everybody on how they can keep the dream alive? What
Yeah.
would you say, Miss Mary Johnson, to the people out here?
I tell them because they have forgot about what Martin Luther King done, and they just and they're taking away the jobs that we fought for, being out there fighting for freedom, the job for everybody. Then they turn around and they do this.
So equal rights, human rights, and social justice.
Right,
Equal rights,
right,
human rights,
right,
and social justice.
Right.
That's who you are.
right.
We thank God for you, Miss Mary Johnson.
Thank you.
Keeping the dream alive.
Yeah.